We're live as the Packers come to town in one of the storied rivalries in the history of the NFL. And here, they cheer the weather report when they said it's 39 degrees and supposed to be colder. Standing ovation went up. Good afternoon again. I'm Pat Summerall here with John Madden. And I think if you look at the Bears' approach to this, as they are 10-2, one of the best teams, one of the best records in pro football, what about their incentive? What about how they approach this game?
I think their incentive is just to get better every week. You know, we were talking to Mike Ditka yesterday, and he said he didn't want to hear anything about clinching today. All that clinches is a place in the playoffs, and he said it's a lot bigger than that. He said our goal this year is the Super Bowl, and that's what we're looking forward to.
The Bears' offense, Tomczak the quarterback, Anderson and Suey the runners, Gentry and McKinnon wide, and the tight end is James Thornton. Although that changes on every play. Up front, Covert, Bortz, Hilgenberg, Thayer, and Van Horn. Neil Anderson split wide to the right. This is something they did to the Packers last year, and they did it early. Tomczak to McKinnon. McKinnon about 9. Tomczak in 88 as a starter hasn't lost. Boso is the tight end, and he is split wide to the right this time. That was McKinnon on the move. This is Anderson. Anderson to midfield. Suey is the lone setback, and McKinnon comes in motion. Tomczak to McKinnon. Inside the 40. Another gain of 9. Stopped by Noble this time. 3rd and 7 as Gentry starts in motion and now backs out of it. Tomczak pumps a couple of times, fires to Ron Morris.
Look at that solid line. There's nothing there. He can pump, he can fake, he can hold, he can come back, and finally just throw it into the crowd to Morris.
1st and 10 at the 19. Anderson again split wide to the right. They're looking in that direction. They get it outside to Boso. Boso out of bounds inside the Green Bay 10 at about the 8. And now is a contributing tight end. Here's the handoff. Anderson to about the 2.
Here's the type of thing that Anderson's trying to do. Get right in there. You got a guard pulling. You got a fullback leading. Decide, let them make their contact. Just hold enough, make them contact, and then boom, hit that hole.
Suey now is in front of Anderson. Anderson, touchdown. For the Bears. Touchdown by Anderson, 14 plays. They went 70 yards with the opening kickoff. The touchdown on that 1-yard run by Neil Anderson. As a man open is Perry Kemp. Harris, McMichael, Hampton, and Denton. Rivera and Morris, they both knew this year, and Singletary, the anchor in the middle. And then the secondary, Richardson and Jackson in the corners. Pressure, Mikowski gets it out to Fullwood. Dave Durison, the first to make contact with an assist from Harris, and a loss of a yard in spite of a completion. 2nd and 11. Packers showing blitz from the corner. Anderson around the left side, however. Morris, the man on the move, and Tomczak back to throw. To Wendell Davis. Johnny Holland on the stop, but a Bear first down, a gain of 14. Like every year almost.
Yeah, in fact, his kid thought that was normal.
This is Neil Anderson, chased out of bounds by the Packers at about the 40, knocked out by Mark Murphy. Scott is wide right. For Sharp. A wrestling match for the ball. I think it's going to be complete to Sterling Sharp. A gain of 29 as he fought with Vesti Jackson. He is a big, strong guy. Fullwood went in motion. Mikowski looking for room. And Watson finally gets the ball outside, complete, a Green Bay first down to Perry Kemp. 1st and 20. Mikowski roll out, chased by Dent, throws back across the field to Fullwood. Chased by Singletary and brought down by Singletary. One-on-one at its best.
Mikowski gets the ball off, but there's Singletary. And if you're a linebacker in the NFL, and a great one, you have to be able to tackle in the open field. And Mike Singletary, of course, is one of the great ones.
Becomes a very big game. Mikowski back to throw. Gets it out to Perry Kemp, complete. It'll be a Packer first down. He's dragged down by Maurice Douglas, a gain of 17.
If you don't, no matter how good he is, he can't hurt you.
Mikowski back to Woodside. Woodside breaks one tackle by Morris. He is finally knocked out of bounds by Vesti Jackson. Fullwood is the close back. That's Woodside. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage by Dan Hampton. Loss of 1. He's left again this time. Anderson to about the 12. Stopped by Mark Murphy after a gain of 7. It'll bring up the 3rd down for the Bears. Tomczak back in the sprint formation. The Packers blitz him. He gets it out to McKinnon. That'll be enough for a first. Pickup of 18.
That the Bears are going to go to either Dennis Gentry or Dennis McKinnon. Here it's McKinnon. He was the inside guy, just comes right down in the slot, finds a hole in there, and turns towards the quarterback. But Dennis McKinnon is a big clutch receiver.
Barely gets rid of it to Muster, who struggled for 9 yards before he's stopped by Johnny Howland.
He's going to get pressure right there. He gets away from that one by himself by moving his feet from right to left. That bought him just another half second, and then whap, he could hit Brad Muster in there with the ball. I mean, you got to be able to bend down to get that one. That's not that tough a catch.
Tomczak back, the blitz on again. This time it's Thornton. And Thornton holds on.
Watch it. He's coming across. Now watch it. It's going to be thrown behind him. He had to reach back with his left hand to get that thing.
Yep. Tomczak rolls left, and he'll have the first down. He rolls into Packer territory. Got 4 yards. Stopped by Dave Brown. But Mike Tomczak gets the first down.
And I would think after this game, the Bears will probably pick up another quarterback.
7-0 in favor of the Bears as Perry Kemp. Jim Harbaugh loosening up on the sideline. Anderson and Suey behind Harbaugh, who goes back into the end zone and fires it out of there complete to Thornton, who dropped it and got it back again.
That's a tough thing. You come out there, you throw that thing, he finds a rookie Thornton, number 80, hits him with the ball. He gets hit right there by Ken Stills. The ball pops out, and Lee comes up with the interception.
At 2 Eastern Time here on CBS. Harbaugh gives to Anderson, who juggles for a moment and struggles in the grasp of Mark Lee. That brings up 2nd and 2 for Jim Harbaugh. Suey will have a big outside the 40 to about the 43. Brian Noble tripped him up after a gain of 9. McKinnon in motion. Outside in the direction of Cap Bozo, who makes the reception at about the 47. A gain of 5. Kent Stills made the stop. As long as he can get away on 3rd down. Harbaugh gets it outside of Gentry. That's close to a first down. A gain of 7. It should be. Anderson split wide to the right on 1st and 10. Ball at the Packers 45, and Harbaugh back to throw it. Up the middle to Emory Moorhead.
We've seen him so far. He's hit Thornton with one. He's hit Cap Bozo, and now he hits Emory Moorhead. So one thing, they're three different guys, but they all play the same position. That's how you get those arms pumped up. You pump up those tubes in your elbows.
Here's Anderson. Bent backwards after a gain of 4. Stopped by Johnny Holland and Tim Harris again. Kemp was the man in motion. That's Brent Fullwood. A Woodside, beg your pardon. Left side for 5.
Of all the players they could ill afford to lose, he would be one of the top 5.
3rd and 5. Kowski has a man open. It's Patrick Scott. And he moves into Bear territory. Stopped finally by Mike Richardson. Packers have missed 2 field goals. McCaskey for Sharp. And the pass is picked off by Bestie Jackson and now rolls loose in the end zone.
They gave it to the Bears, and they say that his momentum, he caught the ball on the 2, then he takes only 2 more steps. In fact, he only took 1 more step, and he was in the end zone.
But after they run this play, no more changes. Here's Harbaugh out of the end zone. Pass complete up to about the 11 to Wendell Davis. Stopped by David Brown. But it's been a struggle. Suey, left side. To the 20. Tripped up by Brian Noble. They lost Ken and Tomczak. Now Anderson swings to his right. And breaks out of the group. And Neil Anderson still on his feet and off to the races. Chased by Brown. Anderson. At about the 2-yard line.
Great run by Neil Anderson. Starts out on the I formation. Makes a little cut there. Then a move to the outside. But watch his strength there. Strength there. Running through it. Speed here. Speed to outrun everyone else. That's a great combination. Quickness at the beginning of the run. Strength in the middle of it. And speed at the end of it. Here's the whole run again. Neil Anderson, a great run. Watch Ken Stills come up here and try and tackle him. Nah, he won't have any of that. Run right through it. You said he already switched the ball twice in his hands. There's the 3rd time. And then we still got 1 more great move coming. We're going to look at it here when he gets down to the 6. He steps and then dives 6 yards into the end zone.
A further observation, a ruling by the free play official of a touchdown.
He comes in motion. Markowski back to throw it. Ball is deflected and intercepted by Morrissey. Hampton got the hand on it.
Then when you're like 6'6" and you put those big arms up there, there's no way the quarterback can get it through.
They're down to 1 quarterback. Tomczak went out. Harbaugh is the only one left. This is to Sanders. Sanders gets back into Packer territory, picks up 8 yards. Stopped by Brian Noble. That's Gentry on the move and Harbaugh back. Chased out of the pocket, gets it to Brad Buster. A gain of 4. They need 15. Bears again on a blitz, but they have a man wide open, Ed West. The Packer tight end gets it into Bear territory. Nobody covered him. Over on the sideline, the Bears checking x-rays at this moment.
You know, and they just say that they just read the x-rays of Richard's Dent's leg, and he has a broken fibula.
39 seconds remaining, 3rd quarter. This is Brent Fullwood. Inside the 40, Al Harris finally wrestled him to the ground after a gain of 9. Harry Kemp. They start Kemp in motion. On 1st down, reverse coming and smothered by Durison. It was to Sterling Sharp, and he never had a chance. A loss of 9.
if you knew that that safety was coming from this side right there, there's no way that you would run that play.
Harbaugh again. He is tripped up at about the 10 by Robert Brown. 3rd and 2. Tomczak out with a separated shoulder. Harbaugh is the quarterback. He gives to Mustard. Mustard will have a first down for the Bears. Gain 5, and could have been more.
But you forget those 99% of the things he does right. You know, geez, he's a very, very good, solid player.
There's Harbaugh out of the pocket. Fires to Gentry. That should be enough for first.
Looked like his left shoulder in a sling.
On 3rd down, Harbaugh is back, and he gets it out to Gentry, and Gentry gets the first down for the Bears. Harbaugh outside to Emery Moorhead with Bukowski. Juggled it. Almost, and I think it's got to be a safety.
It's either a safety or a touchdown. Right there.
Yep,
You
yep.
can see his foot right there. Then he throws it. So the minute he steps out of the end zone, out of the back of the end zone, then that becomes a safety.
Oh, we saw the Bears do it 3 or 4 times. They got away with it. Here's Muster over the right side. Picked up 3. Stopped by Holland again. 2nd down here and 7. This is Sanders. They're about the 35. Stopped again by Holland, but a gain of 4.
Although George Blanda played for me like when he was 48, 49 years old. In fact, there's a guy, George Blanda lives here in Chicago.
He might do it. Sanders out of bounds. Holland again. First down, Bears. Sanders. To the 45. Just run it out. Sanders. Close to a first down on that last spin. There's Mustard, left side, 3 yards.
The place, the weather, the snow, some dirt.
Pass complete to Sterling Sharp, and that should do it. Okay, for John Madden, this is Pat Summerall saying so long from Chicago, where the final score is the Bears 16, Green Bay nothing.